Hi, my name is Tina from Tina's Mini Dolls. Welcome to episode 3. This episode you will be learning how to create this little doll. She's only 1.5 inches tall. This doll will fit right inside the trunk, the vintage trunk that we created in episode 2. Please feel free to leave any comments or questions you have for me in my blog. And remember, I'm always holding contests on my blog, so go ahead and subscribe. Episode 3, we're going to learn how to make this little doll. And she will fit in the trunk that we made in episode 2. I used a Parker doll, and she's Jamie, 1.5 inches tall. If you want this, I don't have a kiln, so I buy my doll kits from either Lucy Winsky or I buy them from Giselle. And there are other ladies on the mini doll list that also sell doll kits. If you want a list of their websites, just email me and I will send you that list. My email is tina@tinasminidolls.com. So we need this. Then we need a small piece of silk taffeta, 1.5 inches by 1 inch. And this is one of the fabrics that I tea dyed in episode 1. Then you need a piece of lace, and this is one of my favorite laces. It's less than 1/4 inch, and it's very dainty and delicate. I love it, and I also tea dyed it. And of course you need a needle, and that's pretty much all you need, and of course your syringe. I do a lot of gluing. Now let's set this aside and let's work with the fabric. Silk taffeta tends to fray a lot, so what I do is, before I even begin working with it, I use either glue or clear nail polish, and I apply it right to the edges. I don't know if you can see that. And I apply it right to the edges, and I just go all the way around, like that. And then once I do that, I let it dry. Okay, now that the clear nail polish is dry, it will be easier to work with. Don't be afraid to work with silk just because it frays. If you apply a bit of glue in the edge or a little bit of clear nail polish or whatever you like to use, it'll be fine. Okay, now I want to do the hem, and I just, with my syringe, I just put a little bit of glue, not too much, and I spread it. And then I wait for it to get just a bit tacky because I don't want the glue to bleed. So I just wait for it to get a bit tacky, and then I go ahead and fold the edge and I iron it. Okay, now I will fold up the hem because it is tacky, and this way it will not bleed. I don't have the iron next to me, but if I did, I would just go ahead and iron it. Then I will fold the ends together. Again, I will use glue. Like I said, I use glue with everything. I don't like to sew too much. For me, it's just a lot easier to use glue. Okay, just a little bit. And I fold the ends together. And then what I'll do, so that I can dry really quickly, I will iron it. And see, now you have a tube. Okay, so there, I have my tube. If you notice, I turned it over. And now I'm going to run a gathering stitch all around. And you just, it's a little stitch that you need, and I will just continue doing this all around.